Alright, welcome back to another episode of my movie review series, episode 266. One of these days, going to get them wrong again. And last week, said that I was going to come back into the shadows, come back into the darkness. So I was going to come back and hit you with a review on a unstoppable killer with a metal mask. And he got two well-crafted surgical knives. Yeah. Laid to Rest. Man, oh man. Hell of a horror movie title. Let me tell you. Laid to Rest, 2009. Yeah, written and directed by the late Robert Hall. Starring Bobbi Sue Luther, Kevin Gage, Sean Whalen, Jonathan Sheck, Thomas Decker, Ken Prince. Who the hell's Ken? Nick, Princep, Richard Lynch, and Lena Headey. Year after Terminator, Sarah Connor Chronicles, and shortly before she ever did this little TV show called Game of Thrones. Yeah, you see her in this movie. But I tell you though, this movie though, man, this movie it is a real throwback of the old horror slashers back in the day, back in the 80s, man, back in horror's heyday. This character, Chrome Skull, yeah, a real throwback character. I mean, hell, wearing a metal mask, got some very sharp tools to kill people with, and he is unstoppable. He is an unstoppable force of nature. I mean, he just kept coming. Okay, you shoot this guy, he's still coming. Okay, I mean, the mystery behind this character, yeah, the mystique of it. Yeah, that just keeps you guessing, man. It just makes you really want to know who the hell this guy is. It just keeps you guessing, and yeah. Even though he is an unstoppable killing machine, there's still some part of him that is still human. I mean, this guy, he can feel pain. He can feel pain, especially at the end of the movie. Boy, did he feel some pain. But yeah, this movie though, real throwback. I mean, yeah, Robert Hall, man, he had a great idea of bringing it back. He had a great idea of bringing it back to us, man. The old days. I mean, hell, this movie starts off with a. Actually, it starts off with a. You want to talk about opening credits. Starts off. It starts off with the of a montage of horrible, gruesome deaths. Yeah, Chrome Skull. He was at work, boy. Yeah, this guy's MO. He kidnaps a bunch of women, a bunch of attractive women, and yeah, cuts them open, surgical style. Yeah, viciously cut them open, and here's the kicker: this guy got a video camera mounted on his shoulder. And yeah, when he kills his victims, it records everything. And after he done with that, he send a tape to the police. Yeah, this guy wants to be known, boy. He wants his face out there. He wants himself out there. But yeah, let it be known, man. Let it be known. I mean, damn. I mean, you're gonna kill him, carve him up, tape the whole thing, and didn't send it off. Shit. Sick as hell, but it's genius at the same time. Man, this guy Chrome Skull, yeah, he's one sick genius. hmm Yeah, and this latest victim of his, or her, this girl, yeah, she woke up inside of a casket in a funeral home. Yeah, she was the next victim, and yeah, he was on his way into getting her, but yeah, she just kept on moving, man. She kept on moving. She gained 2 allies in her journey to get away, and yeah, man, just this big guy, Goldberg, just gone Goldberg type of guy, named Tucker, you know, yeah, she uh, getting help from him, you know. He takes her into his home for safety. His wife is was apprehensive at first, but then when she started talking to the girl, she felt bad by saying all those bad things about her. Yeah, she apologized and everything like that. But Chrome Skull caught up with them, killed the wife, tried to get the girl, but she escaped with Tucker. But yeah, they go down the road to another house, and the first house that they go to, this cat named Steven. Yeah, yeah, they need to use the phone. He don't got a landline, but he got a computer. So yeah, he emailed the sheriff department to see if they can help him out. But yeah, let's see how that works out for you. But yeah, you know, they they get Steven in on this whole thing here, because you don't want him to be they want him to be caught up. Well, he already caught up. They got him to join up with them. But yeah, they want to be caught up when once that guy catches up to them. But hey, eventually he catches up to him. I mean, all night they are running from this guy Chroma Skull. All night they are running from this guy. And yeah, this guy, he's one badass dude. But he got himself a nice little kryptonite. That mask of his, you know, you know. At one point, Steven and the girl, let's call her Princess. Steven and Princess. They they see that Chrome Skull. He got a little hard time keeping his mask on. You ain't got no straps and nothing. So yeah, you got this glue though. You got this special type of glue. You put it on the put it on around the mask, put the mask on, and he's good to go. But yeah, that's gonna be his downfall later on in this movie. I tell you that, man. Yeah. But yeah, they kept moving though. They kept moving. Hell, they went from houses to a funeral home to this corner drugstore. The liquor store, not drugstore. This corner liquor store. And yeah, all night. All night they tried to, all night they fought this guy, all night they ran from this guy, and yeah, and he just kept coming after them. I mean, and this is just, this movie is just chaotic. It's crazy, crazy as hell, chaotic as hell. But man, it is pretty damn good too. I mean, it is a true throwback. I mean, you know, simply the story was this. Yeah, the girl, she wakes up in a casket only to find out that she's being chased by an unstoppable killing machine wearing a metallic mask. And get these two well-crafted knives that he kills people with. Yeah, at one point, hell, one of the victims that we thought, was dead. She was just passed out. I guess she was drug induced because she was laying there and her eyes was open. You thought she was dead too, but yeah, she wakes up. She asking the girl to get her out. She's strapped down. She's laying on top of another dead body that has no head. So yeah, she's strapped down. Yeah, Chrome Skull. Yeah, he comes at her, grabs her by her head, grabs her hair. And he just starts sawing. He's sawing off her head. Just going back, going at that neck, just sawing off her head. I mean, this guy, he is vicious. He takes no. This movie takes no prisoners, but this guy, he is vicious. He is, whew, bloodthirsty as hell. Man, god damn. Man. Yeah, this movie though, it is just a hell of a flick to. You just cannot pass up. I mean, yeah, put this on your list. You know, check this out. Check this movie out on Tubi right now while you still got a chance. It is something that you cannot pass up at all. I mean, yeah. When it comes down to the end of it, though, you know, yeah. She wakes up. She has no memory of her past. Wakes up with amnesia. But yeah, this guy, he likes to videotape everything, right? Well, he videotaped how he got her, you know, and he let her know how he got her, you know. Took the camera, placed it on one of the racks inside the freezer. Yeah, she's stuck inside the freezer, at this corner drugstore, this corner liquor store. She's stuck inside the freezer, you know. Yeah, he put the camera on one of the racks. Yeah, she grabbed the camera and she looks at it. She looks at the video that's playing, and this is video of how he got her. Yeah, it seems like that her past was that she was a a call girl, prostitute, you know, drug addict prostitute, you know. Yeah, yeah. He called her over, Yeah, yeah. You don't mind when you use your bed before you use your bed, don't you? So yeah, yeah. Sniff that yayo, you know. Undo her shirt, Start playing with herself a little bit, and yeah, she finds out that she's being videotaped. They know you're making a movie. That's gonna cost you extra. I don't mind playing though. Yeah, so yeah, she started playing. Started playing with stuff in front of the camera, while Chrome Skull right behind her. Yeah, he picks up a baseball bat, cracks over the head with it, throw her on the bed, lift up the sheet. You got some tarp under it. Yeah, drags her out, man. Okay, that's how it happened, huh? That's how it all happened. Yeah, yeah. Then yeah, earlier in the movie, yeah, we saw tape of her being dragged to the funeral home with the casket was waiting for her at. So yeah, things start to come together here. Things start to fall into place. Everything falls into place about this girl as you keep watching. So yeah. When she finds out that all of this went down, hell, she don't care anymore. Come and get her. Yeah, him got that mask. He got a skull mask made of metal, chrome. So yeah, you got these knives that look like crossbones. So yeah, he smashed right through the glass door of the freezer, in the not drugstore but liquor store. He smashed right through, knocking all the racks down. Yeah, she takes one of the racks, jam it up into him, knocks the mask off. Yeah, so goddamn it, he got to do this shit all over again. You know, he gets out, takes his mask, frustrated, takes his gloves off, takes the glue that he thought it is the glue that he used before, but you know, it was earlier replaced by this superest of all super glues. What is it? What was it called? Cyan is cyan is cyan cyana is cyanacrylate. It's cyanacrylate. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. I'm no scientist. Yeah, cyanacrylate. Yeah, anyway, yeah. He put the unknowingly supers of glues on his mask, puts it on, and damn it, that shit just burns like hell. It's melted. It's melted fuse on his face. He try and pulls it off, but he turned his own skin off as he do it, man. I tell you. Yeah, even though this guy, yeah, he cannot talk worth a damn. You know, he did not make one sound. He did not make one sound when he was screaming either. And yeah, you could tell this guy, he was screaming. I mean, the way he was just feeling that pain. Told you he'll feel pain. But yeah, the way he was feeling that pain, man, he's peeling his own skin off, man. He takes his mask, he takes his skin off. Yeah, you get to see his actual skull under it. Oh man. Man, I tell you, yeah, this movie, yeah, it does not hold back at all. It does not pull no punches, okay? Yeah, you know, he just peels it off, and yeah, you see the skull, his actual skull. Yeah, blood and shit all over, you know. Yeah, so yeah, she gets out the freezer. Yeah, she looks up. There's an aluminum bat up there. Gets on her tippy toes, reaches for that bat, and next thing you know, yeah, she viciously cracks that bat right over his now dead face, man. That that skull face of his, that skull mask, that's peeled off. Man, that skull face of his, she just cracks that bat right over him. Slams it over him. She cracks his face. She slams that bat right over him. Damn. Payback is a bitch, ain't it? Yeah. Yeah, he hits a bat over her head. Yeah, she just slams the bat right down his face. Woo! Hell yeah, that's some real final girl shit right there, man. That is justifiable. Justifiable final girl shit right there. Yeah, putting that, slamming that shit all over, slamming that shit into his face. Yeah, this is one of those movies, man. This is one of those movies. You don't need a franchise, but hey, you definitely need a cult following. And yeah, even though this movie have a sequel already out there, Chrome Skull Laid to Rest 2. Eventually, they had another movie. They was planning on putting out another movie, but there was no word on when it was coming out. It's supposed to be out last year, I guess, but there was no word on when it was coming out. But why would you want to do a sequel to this anyway? This is one of those movies that should have ended at one. Okay, there's a lot of movies out there that should have ended at one, and this is most definitely one of them. But hey, I mean, this character, Chrome Skull, you know, he's such a dynamic, mysterious character. They trying to make a real franchise name off of him. You can tell. I mean, the next pop cultural icon. You know, we need another replacement for Freddy and Jason and Michael and Chucky and Candyman, and we need replacement in Leatherface. You know, we need replacements for those cats because you know, even though they were bad, back then. You know, we need some fresh meat right now. So yeah, we got it. So yeah, you know, we had cats like Victor Crowley. We got cats like Chrome Skull. You know, they're supposed to be the next pop cultural icon. You know, this is just one of those movies that should have ended at one. Okay. I mean, after she slammed that bat right on him, that was over for him. That motherfucker was dead. Dead, dead, dead. I mean, hell, put a headband that says dead around your head, and that would be the confirmation of it. Mm. But yeah, she got her payback. You know, walked out of the store. You know, waited for the cops all night. She drove off with this kid that got mixed up in this whole thing. You know, his best friend got killed off in that store. Yeah, so yeah, she drives off with him. You know, they going to Atlanta, and then they were on their way. He and his buddy, they were on their way to a party anyway. They needed some bare essentials to pick up before they went off to the big Atlanta blowout. But nah, they never made it. Well, his best buddy never made it. But yeah, it seems like he and the girl Princess, they going off to Atlanta. So yeah, they drive off. And not too long after they drive off, the cops finally shows up. A usual trope in the old horror films back in the 80s, man. I tell you, this movie, 100% throwback, Girl get chased by the a killer. Girl gets caught up in a huge night of hell. A huge night of hell. Hell. New huge night of hell. I mean, hell. They this movie went at all night. This movie went all night. And yeah, daylight breaks. And yeah, the cops finally shows up. I guess they woke up and they realized they got a job to do. So yeah, they finally show up to this corner liquor store. They see all the chaos that went down inside, and they see that the girl left a note. Yeah, letting them know. Yeah, she is the girl that they was looking for. There's a picture of the picture of her on the other side of the note was like a missing persons report that was printed out much earlier in the movie. Yeah, you can see all the information about her besides her name and her address. Those were smudged out, cleverly smudged out. But everything else, height, weight, eye color, everything else, all there. Yeah, they flipped over the paper. Yeah, she wrote. Yeah, she was the girl that waited all night. This is their guy and everything like that. Writing where she came from, with the funeral home and everything like that, and even added a little PS to it. So yeah, you know, yeah, boy, this movie was this movie was a trip. This movie was a trip. Yeah, you just gotta see it to believe it. You just gotta see it to believe it. I mean, Jesus, one of those movies that should have ended at 5. This it should have ended at 1. This movie is a 5 out of 5. Laid to rest. A real surprise hit for everybody. Nice little cult following. That's my review, Jack, and I'm sticking to it. Now next week is the start of summer. Official start of summer, and yeah, we're going to go big with this one. Movie reviews over the summertime, it's going to go big. So yeah, a summer blockbuster is coming your way, and we're going back into the superhero field. But that'll be for next week. Check out my other shit right here and subscribe to me right here. Because in the meantime, in between time, Jack, this show is